So, Sonic the Hedgehog have a lot of things about it that I'm curious about. Okay, you're doing good. There a glitched audio. Okay, so basically, I am literally it's like some random Sonic crews I never thought in my head. Once they saw something in the Womblecast about why was now Sonic deployed in Sonic CD. Oh yeah, this just needs to start. So what's up? So this is the series. Like, why was now Sonic the first in Sonic CD? Why can no Sonic Stin? Why in this certain area? And why is okay? It's just here on this one. Why did the Phantom just be chose a cop, a ninja, a gladiator, an assistant, magician, and I think a king for the 5 egg robos. So let's start on this one with. Okay, for this one, I'm curious now, because after Sonic 1, here comes Sonic CD. Then after Sonic CD, like, introduces now Sonic, it introduces literally like a Sonic Mark 1 after now Sonic. And next one is like a Sonic Mark 2, and then Mania for no reason. And that's not confusing, because how can Mania be it as well? So, yeah. This is just wondering, because there are 2 classics. They're like, I think there's like a lot of, like, games in the 90s where now Sonic was appeared in those games. Like, Chaotix, that is strangely enough, it's appeared in the Fang the Hunter series. Fang the Hunter mini-series. So, yeah, after Sonic and Knuckles, after Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that's what's not. After Sonic 3 and Knuckles, he appeared of, I think, the I got myself confused. This is, after Sonic and Knuckles doesn't really between what Sonic Robot came next. Because there are 2 more. Because CD has now Sonic. The next one has to knock 1, the other one knocked. Okay, let's go timing or which one came first. Having no other appearing in the games. So, let me just go show you. So, the first Sonic one. The first one is Sonic. Oh yeah, I'm following the game's timeline here. Sonic, that's been used, but he can't stay in the early 90 games. Next one's a Mecha Sonic. So it's Kane first and it's Kane's last. So, okay, I'm doing this color. Okay, now Sonic Kane first. Then Mecha Mark 1. And Mecha Sonic Mark 2. This is a confusion. Which game has Mark 2? No, Mark 0 exist. So did I don't know, I think it's. And there's Rocket Metal, so that's like Sonic Mark 29. As well as Sonic Fighter, so which came first? Sonic 2 8-bit or Sonic the Fighters? Because that's a confusing timeline. Because which came first? The rocket or the tennis ball? That was at the same time. Is it more confusing that with literally Knock 3 came in adventure? Because like Knock 3 came before came in adventure, so how does that fit into the game's timeline? The game exists, and how did it end up there? Knock 3 exists in a tube, and this is confusing because we don't know what is Knock 3's purpose. So best guess is, okay, this is the real crackpot theory. Which cycle what came first? So this is my scene of which cycle what came first. So okay, imagine like Landis did a test on which cycle what which he built and did a test run on all of them in a battle simulator, and to have run. So this is the convenience events of things. So yeah, I think this goes. So I think. Okay, either there's a Knock 30 of Mechasonicals, that's it. And Knock 29 is the last one. So, basically, all what Sonic Battle Simulator has been rich, or what Sonic with his literal first Sonic robot that he would excessively built and used, because right now let's choose the most powerful version of a robot Sonic. So, I think the things go like this. Obviously, of the Knock 4 to Knock 28 is partly destroyed first. So, after that, I think the things goes like this. Okay, Knock 3 get destroyed. Okay, Sonic Knock 3 get destroyed first. Not first, after Knock 4 through 28. Then after that, oh yeah, finally at the end. Then after that, basically after that, a tie happened between Rocket and Knock 29 and Knock 0 happened. One then got destroyed. One or the other. I have no complete clue which one came first, so I say a toss-up between both of them. And lastly, lastly was Sonic Knock 1, Sonic Knock 2, and okay, also that was like Sonic and Sonic Knock 1 and Sonic Knock 2. So basically, Knock 2 and Metal Sonic, I think. Then still Sonic did a wall, and Knock 2 was in the race, so yep, he's destroyed. And Metal Sonic fight against Sonic Knock 1 and destroys him. So that's the scene order, so it goes like this. Metal Sonic Mecha Sonic Mark 1, and Mecha Sonic Mark 2, and Silver, okay, this, and Silver, no, Mecha Sonic Mark 0, and, yeah, basically, so, either Mecha Knock 0 or Mecha Knock 29, and after all that, it ends out on Mecha Sonic Mark 3, and that's it. First series done. But we have more to offer. So, I just go cut as you something. We are apparently still on a Metal Sonic. If you're wondering why, yeah, one thing I realized about something. How can Metal Sonic spin? Like, I think that in like the early... Okay, in CD, Metal Sonic appeared. No Stindas. And in the boss fight, yeah, he used Slice. And this. And at the same time, in Sonic R, in Chaotix, now Sonic don't spin. That at the same time, in Sonic R, okay, in Sonic R, yeah, I think now Sonic don't spin. Okay, in Sonic R, yeah, now Sonic can't spin in Sonic R. So, yeah. But I think the first time I was like ever stand is in... Basically, they added an orb to now Sonic. Like, I think they added an orb. Yeah, they actually added an orb to now Sonic's new set. So, this is my strange theory on the subject. How can now Sonic spin? Okay, this is my crack theory, that's okay. Okay, at first, now can do the boost, and fly and create an electric charge onto itself. Next, I think in Knuckles Chaos exists an annual, they specifically say, okay, now it's like a Sonic look-alike upgrade diagram, then since you code the name body that had been damaged by Sonic previous conversation. It was a star unit. He was young with a dark ring power. The new install allowed him to assume a plasma attack. So now Sonic can do... Okay, now Sonic can do energy attacks. So, basically, after that, he was destroyed. So, and it can update it now, Sonic, with a new ability in his engine. I think the events take place about after Sonic R, where it can fit now Sonic to have the ability to sense. Okay. Yep, he stands. So, install that way to now start to literally having spin. By then begin the sanity to give now like a lighter version of control or reality. Or control reality, that's to order to him to possibly spin. So, after that, begin Sonic Heroes. Okay, in Sonic Heroes, now Sonic has updated his. Okay, now Sonic has updated himself to order to save set. And this is literally doing an upgrade of that no engine. I can control himself. That still is a lighter version of. Doesn't know. Better version of it that is still a lighter version. And that's then so Sonic Heroes happened, and now Sonic has turned back to base form. So that's now Sonic Engine Series. Engine 1 is literally okay. Engine 1, boost. Engine 2, different energy attacks. Engine 3 allows them to syntax, and the Neo engine allows them to control. Engine 3 allows him to control a light version of reality. Yeah, he can stun dash, and that's only it. And for the fourth one, for Neo, yeah, upgraded to now have this, he like to control reality, so he can move metal and can safe this into anyone. And can't hardly copy that beta, so I'm just clear how it has these sort of things, so yeah. Anyways, moving on to the next one. This one's number 3 of the 3 Doctic. Off the bat, we have. Okay, 4 egg robos appear. 5 egg robos lifted the Phantom Ruby out of the ground in Angel Island and starts changing reality. We don't know how this Sen's origins conceived that as well. And changes the 4 egg robos, and now this is possibly killing. I don't care that Amazon Prime. Basically, we got a king, we got an assassin, we got a ninja, we got a police, we got a cop, we got, I guess, a house invader. And this is the question: why did the factory choose any of these? Either choosing things from time, or these are previous victims of the Phantom Ruby. So, hypothetically, this is like cracked up theory on each one of them. So, let me just go to this black of the screen to show you. So, Richard, I'm just keen first. Because no one go with the Santa's thing. And Jessin. See the wonderful magic tricks. Again, don't do it in this head. Just, if you want to raise your head, just goes in Jessin, and we don't have orange in this colour palette. And so, yeah, got the edition. He tried to do the greatest magic show of all time. And she failed. Using her job was at charity. And then a ruby appeared. And she decided to use that, getting more powerful. The relation's getting more deadly until that news started swallowing her into itself. until the Phantom movie consoles her complete into itself. Then next came. Then I think the next one came. Yeah, her personality's in the movie. His 9 scrambled. And the next one is just like this. I think a cop. Okay, a cop that ascended to leadership and start getting into conflicts. And the Phantom movie appears in the cop's deathless hours. I guess trying a job again or something else. Or trying to solve a missing case. And from given that extra need. Until the cop's slowly getting mad until what you do, the same thing happens again. Crystals and more crystals start falling into the cop until the solve into the Phantom movie. So yeah, after that it's Ninja. The ninja starts training the ultimate of ninjas. And I guess in its tester's hours, or something like that, the Phantom appears and the ninja starts using it. Till with the Phantom they're doing the exact same thing to the ninja, absorbing him into process into itself. With 3 personalities inside the Phantom and the Phantom well self-aware about itself. But it can't it moved. It's like me in Uncle Node. And I hope the Chaos Animals in, I think, the bouts of Sonic Mania. So, give me some credence on that. So, after that, Daphne assaults the ninja. And next, Next is the gladiator, and he hits his tent and found the ruby. Then why? And then the exact same thing happened to everyone else that used the Phantom Ruby. They get absorbed into the Phantom Ruby, and after that, they are gone. They have merged with the Phantom Ruby. And then the king. The king or the leader, don't know what it is. That next is the king. He's a power-hungry one. He also has power. Until encountering the Phantom Ruby in one of his nights. So using the Phantom Ruby to create a desperate place for his kingdom until they start a revolution to kill the king. So the Phantom Ruby starts changing him. And then, like all of us, got to solve into the Phantom movie. And then the Phantom movie, I don't know. Afterwards, the Phantom movie goes to Angel Island. And I guess a fight happens or Sonic uses the Phantom Ruby and doesn't like the echidnas. Then after that, basically we know the fate of the echidnas. They all have been killed by chaos. Minus Sonic echidna that being Knuckles. So that's saying which one had the Phantom Ruby first. Because we know there are, I guess, 3 tribes? Oh, like I think 2 North tribes in Angel Island minus the echidnas. That being that this is the season part. Why is there Sonic statues? There's literally Sonic statues, and mainly there's also Sonic statues. So why is there Sonic statues on the roof of the city? So there's windows. Why is there windows? It's like, are these gems of fire? Why is there Sonic? So there's possibly another tribe existing that hardly are hedgehogs. Doesn't like this symbol, hedgehogs. Either they look similar enough to Sonic, nice and key differences with the shoes and the gloves, or they are not even wearing any gloves in the first place. Or I'm thinking this too much, and these are actually the echidnas prototypes, someone stealing the Master Emerald, and a hedgehog stopping that human. Possibly. Anyways, there's like there's the hedgehog tribe, and okay, there are ghosts. Like, there's literally ghosts in there. And there are not the appearances of faces in Angel Island. So, off that say so, yeah, I think the humans are possibly doomed. Like, they change into ghosts as a flood happened to Sanopolis. Can each of them. And I guess the leader, basically in Cyclone Knuckles, is now depicting a hedgehog and a human. And they say that's off the Master Emerald. So I guess the humans say fail. The hedgehog destroys the humans, it seems. And ends up collapsing, killing a lot of humans along the way as the rest of the humans fled, leading the echidnas and hedgehogs, until one of them, I assume the hedgehogs, the hedgehog have found the Phantom Ruby, and using that, with, I think that's sound mutating into chaos was the other way around. To stop the madness, and I guess a group of hedgehogs left the island, and the Chucky's in the factory. Let's get to the same way as others. He became one with the Phantom Ruby. And the goodness smites like hell and killed the Hedgehog King, burying the Phantom Ruby into the dirt, never to be seen. And it's no mention of the Phantom Ruby, so does it exist still, or is it a mistake by time? Like, is there a risk with time travel where, like, you go back in time and the Phantom Ruby gains more power going, okay. Basically, this is a timeline. And you go back, that generates something. And you go far, you generate more. And then the cycle keeps on competing. You know, like, not the time jobs, like something like CD, the just time traveling that Silver did. causing, the phantom movie to grow even more stronger, and glitch through time periods that absorb people into itself. That's a rationalization of things that makes the phantom movie stronger. By comparison. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, I think there's one more little theory I guess I could add to this. Anyways, yeah, giving you 4 Sonic theories, not 3. So, number 4. Okay, in this is the most strangest part, but in this, yeah, there's a screen and there's a coffin housing things. So, hypothetically, what if it's Starline? No, Starline is using of internet. Because, at the other thing we see this mysterious coffin in with this Chaos Emerald. Yeah, there's the mysterious coffin guy again. He has the last Chaos Emerald. So, is this Dr. Starline or something else? Because his hand is bandaged, he's wearing a cloak. So, is this the platypus? Or is it a jackal? Or is it a jackal platypi? Because there is a bandage on that arm. And that's the most confusing part. Because there is a bandage. And he's cloak. And next issue, now songs got tampered with. Or now songs met somewhere, and I guess Bell and Sage have to find now So could these out the Starline? Or hypothetically, what if Infinite? Or I don't know, what is Infinite? He's not wearing a mask. His own his. He's wearing a cloak, he's wearing bandages. If you're trying to hide, and Podley is using what Eggman uses, and he's being a bit more smarter. I would have what the Phantom Ruby in his chest. Well, hypothetically, what if it's a fusion of... I don't know, what if Infinite and Starline fused together to create, I don't know, a fusion of Jackal Platypus, I guess? Or, basically, okay, let's use that one, and that one. And that one that allows the tricore to think what to use for these fine. I'll do this one for now, or yeah, I'm gonna do that one just because I could legit edit this. I can do in this panel that, yeah, because of the Octopus there, that the tricore's there, and Starline have unintentionally dying with the Phantom movie. That's the big Phantom Starline, already like this, where there's more crystals appearing into minus he combined with the Phantom movie. Face the infinite and starts turning a set of consciousness. Create an Dr. Infinite Line or Dr. Infinite Star? Star Infinite Star? Yeah, this is the most random thing I thought of, that this is not going to hypothesis than actual theory. In this case, yeah, I think I could see I can do that one because they can do the hypothesis, so yeah. Anyways, got that one done. So yeah. So this is a question. So done all the theories that I thought of. That one being how is not like the first one, and why is not like how can not like turn to a ball, and what is the Phantom Beast's origins, and fourth one, who is the mysterious coffin cloaked figure, and yeah, that's some confusions. So, anyways, I guess I could do this. I guess I could do this YouTube stick, I guess. Okay, let me just go show you what this man's analytics so far for a YouTube stick for how many people have watched my videos on this past 8 days. So, okay. Oh no. So, yeah. What sign for subscribers? Okay. Subscribe or not subscribe? Subscribe? Anyways, this is basically the basic trend of YouTube, so yeah. Anyways, I'm trying to hit, I think I was probably thinking of trying to hit, I don't know, 400 subscribers or 500. Honestly, I'm probably not expecting this for this year alone, so yeah. Anyways, adios, and yeah, just go check the footage, if anything gone alive. Adios.